I am Tanya Rourke, live at the Hamilton County Courthouse, and I want to bring in, this is Reagan Brooks. She is Sam DuBose's third oldest child. And Reagan, you've just walked out of the courthouse. Literally, we grabbed you and sat you down, never met you before.
Yes.
What's going on?
What's going on up there? They really not telling us much, so we're just as lost as you guys. We actually got a call from someone saying to come at 4. Everything was gonna happen at 4. So we get there and they basically just sit us in the overflow room, and we're just waiting. Time passes, and we end up just sitting there lost, not knowing what's going on. So we asked a few of the workers people who was working with us, and they basically said that they was on their way back to the office because nothing's going on today, and to come back and expect for the verdict tomorrow.
So they've said go home for tonight, rest, relax, that the jury is still deliberating.
Hopefully we'll have it tomorrow. They're not even sure if we're going to have it tomorrow, but they said hopefully we will.
How are you doing? How are you holding up?
Miserable. The whole trial was an insult to me because it was obviously murder, so it shouldn't even take. I feel like they should have came back yesterday with the verdict because they didn't viewed all of the evidence in court. I mean, I know they want to take their time and go over it more, but I feel like it's murder. It's nothing but murder, and it should be called out on it.
Does it make you, how does it make you feel that they're still out?
The jurors?
Mm-hmm.
Angry. I'm a little angry. Sad, emotional. I'm a little bit of everything. I'm just ready for it to be over so we can start, the next step to the healing process.
It's been a long process now.
Yes.
July of 2015 when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how your family has done over the last many, many months.
For some reason, it get more stressful. It get more and more stressful with just the trial, just everything that's going on. It's like I'm fighting so hard to try to fix my daddy's reputation because they make him look like a monster, or he had this in the car, he did this, he did that. But Ray Simpson didn't know anything about him when he shot and killed him. He didn't even know his name. He didn't even know his name was Sam DuBose. He didn't know nothing about him. So the argument that they're giving is not valid. It's pointless. It doesn't make any sense.
Were you in the courtroom for the entire trial?
Yes. Well, I missed, after the coroner came in, I missed the day after that, which was 2 days ago because it was too much. I saw pictures of him and it was just too much, so I decided to stay home that day. What
struck you about when you got to see Ray Tenzing testify?
The fake tears. It was just a show. It was just a show to me. None of it was genuine. It wasn't real to me. It wasn't coming from the heart. Like Joe Dieter said, he wasn't crying for us and the loss of my father. He was crying for his life. He was crying for himself. That's all it was to me.
There are protesters here.
Yeah.
So far, everything's been really, really peaceful. I'm assuming you guys, your family, would not want it to be anything but peaceful.
Yes, we really don't. And although we appreciate all of the support, our support isn't good support, you know what I'm saying? And I don't say that in a mean way because like I said, we appreciate it, but when you got people just acting crazy in front of the courthouse, and Ray Simpson already asked to get the venue switched, so it's kind of like, chill out a little bit because everything is going how he wanted to go. He's in court trying to get convicted of murder, so it's going how he wanted to go so far, so I don't really want nobody to make the wrong move and them to move the case. I kind of want it to stay steady now. Everybody just calm down and let's see what they're going to do, see if they're going to give us justice or not.
Do you fear that they won't?
Yes,
that they will
do.
come back with a not guilty?
Yes. I hope for the best, but you know how the rest go. I feel like the worst they would give him is manslaughter. And then just because you have the experts that's coming on there saying that they don't think he's going to be guilty. So it's just a combination of all the things that I'm dealing with right now that's just making me lead towards him not getting convicted of murder.
So that's what you're thinking right now, that
yes.
maybe it's manslaughter?
Yes. I know for a fact it's murder, but maybe they're going to, I hope they don't give him manslaughter, but I'm leaning towards that. That's what they're going to try to do with him. Because if they weren't, they don't need this long to say he's guilty, They're trying to prove his innocence. The longer they take, the more they try to prove his innocence. So that's how I take it.
And your lastly, I want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. Mm-hmm. You want those protesters, no matter what happens, no matter what the verdict is, to use reason and calm?
No, that's not true. I want them to be calm as of now. As of now, everything is going in our favor. He's actually in court being convicted of murder, So until they really decide on if he's guilty or innocent,
then there's no reason to be upset.
Right, exactly.
Reagan, anything else you'd like to say? I appreciate you just plopped down with us and we're doing this interview.
Yeah.
And you know, is everybody else in your family hanging tight, doing all right?
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying.
What would you want people, one last thing to say about your dad? What would you want everyone sitting at home to know about Sam DuBose?
That he was the best man ever. He was not only was he a dad and a friend to me, he just was funny. He was a comedian. He loved the music. He was just a happy person to be around, and anybody who know him can vouch for it. And everybody who know him loved him. He was just that type of person, you know.
Including you?
Yes.
Reagan Brooks, Sam DuBose's third eldest child. Thanks so much for being with us for a few minutes.
Thank you.
Julie, as far as what else is happening down here, it's really more of the same. And at this point, we're hearing not a verdict. And we're hearing that from Sam DuBose's daughter. So I want to send it back to the studio now and to Steve Raleigh. Steve, sun's starting to go down out here and it's going to get cold in a hurry.